Today we are making Mama's apple pie, which hasn't changed in decades and tastes like home to me. As my mom now lives with us, you'll see her hands in the video as well. It's her pie, so naturally she takes over as well. You'll need a minimum of 8 sour apples. Make sure they're really sour, otherwise the taste will not be good. Depending on your baking pan, you might need more of them. 300 gram flour, 1 package of baking powder, 4 eggs, 200 gram sugar, 125 milliliters milk, 120 gram butter, and about 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. First of all, you'll need to peel your apples and slice them into pretty thin pieces. Then add the cinnamon so that they get their nice flavor. If you do the apples first, you want to avoid them turning brown, so you should squeeze some lemon juice over it. Don't worry, it even helps the flavor, but it is not essential. Now take the eggs and the sugar and mix it until it gets really light in color. This might take a few minutes. As my milk and butter were pretty cold, I melted them together and let it cool down to room temperature. You don't need to melt them, but it makes it a bit easier. Add them into the dough. After that, add the flour and baking powder and continue mixing until you get a smooth dough. My mom wanted to whisk them in, but of course you can use a regular mixer as well. Spread the dough on a baking tray that you have prepared beforehand. It should be pretty thin, and the thinner the better, to be honest. Of course, it will taste good when the dough is thicker as well. The choice is yours here. Place the apple slices like we show here on the footage. Of course, you can make shapes or whatnot, but the more you can squeeze onto it, the better it'll taste. At the very end, you can sprinkle some slices of almonds onto it. We didn't have any at home at the moment, and it is not super essential, but it is definitely a tasty option. Bake this at about 180 degrees Celsius for about 20 minutes until the dough has taken a golden brownish color. This yummy pie should be eaten fresh, so if you let it stand for a bit, it will change its taste. Not bad, but not fresh either. If you think this is not sweet enough, you can add some whipped cream or powdered sugar onto it. The choice is yours. Enjoy!
All the information for this recipe is in the description below, along with different types of measurements and other information. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like and subscribe.